Now, you would think that being one of the Queen's personal security forces, you would have your background scrutinised beyond belief and constantly looked into to ensure your fitness to hold such a position. After all, the Queen is one of the most protected people in the country, if not the most protected. But no, of course not. Not when it's left to the UK security forces to ensure the protectees are protected, that is. One of the Queen's former security workers, Ken Burman, appeared before a judge at Reading Crown Court on Friday after a trial convicted him of a series of indecent assaults on young teenage boys from 1972 until 1980, whilst he was a boys' club leader. Burman, who is now in his 80s, was implicated in 2017, some 40 years after the offences were committed, when some victims came forward to police, and then police launched an appeal to other former Windsor Boys Club members to give information. The court heard that Burman, who now uses a wheelchair, had exploited opportunities in the club's buildings to touch boys, including using the pretence of a kissing game to be naked with one of his victims. The prosecutor read statements from 3 victims to the courtroom, who told the judge that remembering their time at the boys' club had caused them anxiety and that they had struggled to form relationships, believing this to be due to Burman's abuse. Burman was convicted on 5 counts of indecent assault on a male. Another charge of indecent assault on a male was brought to trial, however Burman was cleared of that particular charge. Defending Burman, Alan Walker said, "Mr Burman maintains his denial of these offences. These offences took place in 1970 and prior to this he was of good character and no offending since. He has played a positive role in the community throughout his life. He worked with probation for a newspaper and a security role with the Queen. He is widely respected by the community." Yeah, so are all paedophiles till they get caught. The barrister highlighted the pensioner's vulnerability due to his age, citing a series of health problems that he currently suffers with. Mr Walker told the judge, "Mr Burman has a fairly miserable life at home and he would struggle to complete simple tasks by himself." So he would do better in prison then, wouldn't he, with the help of the prison guards? Sentencing, Judge Kirsty Real said, "The sentencing is for a pattern of offending for a number of years between 72 and 1980. You were the leader of a young adventurers club in Windsor. There were 3 victims that gave evidence. The first victim, for the one occasion, you held his penis in the club's kitchen. The second victim, for the one indecent assault while on a camping trip, and the 2 indecent assaults upstairs in the club where you were both naked, and the offending was under the pretence of a kissing game. The third victim, of where you indecently assaulted him on a camping trip." Burman of Sheepcote, Windsor, Berkshire, was sentenced in Reading Crown Court to 6 years imprisonment. The judge claimed the sentencing was based on the abuse of trust and harm, mitigated by his age and time since the offences took place. However, she did tell the courtroom that were it not for his mitigating features, he would have been sentenced to 7 years imprisonment. Whoa, an extra year! Critting has had 40 years of living his life unimpeded and unobstructed by his past, while his victims have had to live their lives with the overshadowing effects his offending has left on them, and she thinks the threat of an extra 12 months, had it not been for his mitigating factors, is going to bother anybody. Personally, I think if someone commits this kind of offence, if they've got away with it for 40 fucking years, they should get locked up for 40 fucking years. It's the length of time the victims have had to suffer, and it might persuade people to come forward earlier for their crimes, knowing that however long they evade capture for, they're going to get locked up for. But again, my opinion only. It's important what you guys think. I think it makes sense to treat criminals like this, and when convicted of a historic offence, the length of time that they've evaded prison is the length of time that they should now serve. Let me know what you think in the comments. Big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.